The experience was great for sure. We had a lot of fun, especially doing the video, because we came to DrahiX. We went to the different offices to try to film the video. So it was definitely fun, and we learned quite a lot in terms of how we could maybe in the future have greener buildings.
I feel like the main difficulty of this challenge was really to understand what was asked to us. We decided to really focus on the acceptability of our measures and their feasibility. We really wanted to implement measures that could be done by the DrahiX to really reduce the consumption. So I think that was the main difficulty of this project.
I mean, I think for the first part of the challenge, the actual coding was difficult because, I mean, as we said, we don't necessarily have the experience of knowing how to code this kind of simulation. For the second part of the project, it was more that we haven't had any courses or any advanced knowledge on energy savings, and so we had to base ourselves off of our research on the internet and off our personal knowledge, which of course limits us in terms of how far we can go.
One thing I learned during this hackathon was to take into consideration the human part of such a challenge. That is, during regular technical hackathon, you only have to pay attention to the technical aspects, to making the best model or the best performing program. And during the E4C hackathon, you had to take into consideration the opinion of the DrahiX occupants.
For the first part, I was the one who coded a lot of it, so I learned actually how to use some machine learning, which I've never done before, so that was pretty interesting. Then I think also what was interesting in the second part, as we had to base our knowledge on academic papers, it was very interesting to read many of those because I've read a few of them in my life, but this was the first time when I had to actually review them and see what information we can actually gather. Yeah.
Have dinner together.
Have a dinner together, I think so, yeah. No plan yet.